Yo, I already crashed the company car twice. That's twice, 2 times. And that is something you should not do in your first month at the job. What is good, guys? My name is Sir Charles the Poet, and this is Life Boom of the Poet. I'm one of the drivers in the job. And well, listen. I did not crash the car. People at the job said I crashed the car twice. I didn't crash the car twice. So what had happened was the second time I did crash the car. Well, I was crashed into the second time. Anyways, the first time I was backing up the car out of a parking spot, and then there was my coworkers were in the car. I'm the driver. My coworkers were in the car, and while I was backing out, somebody said something that distracted me, and while backing out, I hit another car. It wasn't even that bad. Like, there was a dent in the back of my car. I mean, that car was a truck, like a pickup truck. It wasn't already been bullseye too. It wasn't already like that car went through. That truck went through some things. But anyways, yeah, I was the back of the car. Right, when I checked the back of the car to see if there was any damage, there were like a million dents in the back of the car. So obviously somebody had crashed our car before. Anyways, whatever. But the second crash is what was scary. That was scary. So what happened is that story time. So what happened is that I was driving with me and my coworkers were driving from one location to another, right? And again, working in the mountains, it's a mountainous area, and there was a lot of snow. So snow packed on the side of the roads in the mountains. So while I was going down, like just driving down the road after a few, I don't know measurements, yards, whatever, but further down the road turns into a sharp corner, like not a 90-degree turn, but like it's just the road just like goes like this and then turns sharply. But the thing is, there is snow piled on the side of the road, and so that means I can't really see who's coming from around the corner, and people can't see me either. So that's a blind spot there. There's nothing I can do to see. But while I was going down the road, I saw the top of a truck, like from coming towards me. From like, it was like the snow's piled up, but it's not even. There's some ridges. So I saw it through the ridges, the top of a truck. So I know there was a truck coming towards me. And so that's when I started slowing down, because I saw there's a truck coming. It's a truck. I don't know, like so when the truck is turning around a sharp corner, like they slow down and communicate with other cars, because it's a truck. It has the long tail that, like, when the truck goes east, the tail goes southwest. The tail goes southwest. So when that truck is coming around a corner, they go slowly and they give other cars the opportunity to get out the way, or like swivel around them. Around them. But so that's what I expect to happen. So I slowed down the car to the point I actually stopped the car to let the truck. So when the truck finally got around the corner and saw me, we can like communicate what we're gonna do. But when the truck got around the corner, he just kept on moving, and when I said moving, he was moving fast, like he just like around the corner, like way too fast for a truck to be moving around the corner, especially because like when he turns around the corner, that means the back tail of the truck is diagonally across the street. So across the street. So cars cannot pass So if a car was going the same speed, like going down the same speed as him as it's coming up, that car would have crashed into the tail of his truck. So and the truck like was coming towards me too. So at that point, if he was paying attention to the road, he would have seen me, my small car right there, right there. Yeah. So, all right. So in this, but the thing is, he did not slow down. He did not slow down. And remember, I had stopped. So I was there stopping on the street trying like waiting to like communicate with him how we're gonna do this, because it's a corner, so I have to like finesse how I get around that truck. But when he was coming towards me, I was like, yo, what the hell you doing, bro? Like, slow down, stop. So I put the car in reverse real quick, because as he was coming, I saw his tail. I know his tail was gonna hit me. So I put the car in reverse and just like started reversing, trying to get out of the situation. Or like, so what I was doing is get as far away from him as possible, so that he has time for his tail to catch up and align with the front of his truck. So now when his tail is aligned with the front of his truck, I can just like continue down the path and avoid him. But he was coming towards me he was coming way faster than I could have than I could have reversed out of it. And of course, I didn't want to. I was in like, I admit, I was not reversing very fast because like I'm not in a Fast and Furious in a Fast and Furious movie. I'm not a driver from a Fast and Furious movie or a spy. Like I can drive backwards but slowly. And the thing is, I was in the mountain. Like right on the edge of the side that I was on was where the mountain just goes. And every day I see at least one car like halfway down that road, because it looks like on the edge of the road, since it's snowing, it looks like it's just the road continues in the snow, but the snow covers the road, and actually the road ends so that's the road, and at some point the road just like goes down like this, and it like just tumbles down. It's a ditch, and the ditch tumbles down to the mountain. So I did not want to go down there. Again, I had people in my car. I also did not want to go down there. I also did not want to face my company. So anyways, so I was trying to back out of it, but he just kept on coming. And as you know what happened, the back of his truck hit my car. And that is my first car accident. First accident driving a car. Now let's backtrack to the beginning of the interview process at that job. They asked me, so at the interview, right? They asked me, so do you have a license? I said, yes, I do have a license, actually. I do. And they're like, are you willing to drive the employees around? I said, no. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't want to, especially in the mountain. I don't want to drive in the mountain. I said, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And then they said, okay, and that was that. And then when I started the job, my manager, they asked me one more time, do you want to drive employees? I said, no. Why? Like, I mean, I have my license, but I get super duper anxious when I'm driving. I trust nobody on the road. I don't even trust myself on the road. I get so anxious when driving. So that's just to tell you guys that I did not choose to be driving that car. I did not choose to be driving, but they needed drivers. They're like, yeah, Charles, drive. I said, no. They said, no, drive. They didn't need drive. So I'm driving. So, but yeah, so that's how the second accident happened. Nobody got hurt. It was the car. Yeah, the car did get hurt. It wasn't like terribly hurt, but the driver's door can't open all the way, and they got a little beat up in the front, but nobody in the car got hurt. Like literally nobody in the car got hurt. I think the fact that I was reversing and he was coming towards me made, since we were going the same, so we're basically moving at the same direction. Like he stopped as soon as he his truck hit me. He stopped. Mad sketchy. You know what that means? That means he did see me, whatever happened. But so nobody got hurt. And yeah. So That's literally my first car. Well, the first car crash of me driving the car. That's the first car crash that happened. It was not my fault. He tried that mother trucker. I've waited my whole life to use that word, mother trucker. But that mother trucker was like, oh, like when after I called my manager, he called his manager, and the security came over to see what's going on. He said he was like, he told my manager I ran into him. How did I ran into you? How did I run into you? I wanted to argue. I was mad, bro. But my manager was like, no, you can't do anything about it. Insurance has to decide who's at fault. And I was like, what? Are you dead ass? That's crazy. Insurance decides who's at fault? That's crazy. Now at work, people look at me. People look at me. I'm the one who hit the car. And also, like, whenever I come to work, like, the car that was hit, the car that I crashed, it's still parked in front of the work office. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but it's still parked there. So whenever I get to work, I see the car and I'm like, damn, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. It's my fault. Well, yeah, that's my first car crash. I got my first car crash. Yay! And it was by a truck. Ain't that something? That's something, right? Cool. All right, that is all, y'all. That's the story I had to tell you guys today. Okay. And come back next time for more crazy stories about my life. Okay. Cool. Ciao.